I didn't know Dragon Ball YouTube and the Dragon Ball YouTube community had a bad side to it, you know? I always thought it was, like, good and not too bad, because I keep seeing videos talking about, like, power scaling, and it would be pretty annoying where it's like, oh, well, Goku solos. Goku is the best. Until I started seeing some of my old favorite YouTubers that made Dragon Ball content, and oh, it's not good. It's definitely not good. But before we get into that video, or this video, my name is CJ Yonder. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the truth and really the disgustingness behind one of Dragon Ball's
Before we start
biggest
off this video,
creators,
actually,
Prince Vegeta.
post-editing Yonder here, but I didn't see his channel until, like, just very, very recently. So, apparently, from what I've heard, he has not been in the best mental state recently. And that's what he said on his New Year's, like, kind of update day. I did hear about his friend Slick Goku dying sometime last year, and may he rest in peace. He was actually a really fun YouTuber, and I liked those two actually talking together and that kind of stuff. This video has no correlation to anything between him and Slick Goku or anything to do with Slick Goku. It is just him and, like, the weird Gooner content. I'm so glad that he's one of the only Dragon Ball YouTubers that actually talks about mental state. I heard about C-Reacts talked about how he was doing after his brother passed away. May both of them rest in peace. And yeah, this is just post-editing. I know, however, I do know that he is going through a hard time, and I understand that. This video still needs to be made because of the fact that, like, the Gooner content, and this is kind of still one of the faces of the Dragon Ball and YouTube community, and this still needs to be talked about. But yeah, this is just me popping in saying that there's, like, I'm not trying to diss anything, nor, you know, trying to be mean or, like, mean-spirited. I'm just trying to say what needs to be said, alright? Let's get back into the video.
Now, where was he before what I'm about to talk about? He was originally a reaction content creator who would have a good Vegeta voice, and he'd be like, "Hello everybody, it is me, the Prince of the Mother Effin' Saiyans, and today we are here to talk about this video I just found on the internet." And it was pretty good. You know what? When I was a kid, and when people back then, they would watch it, and they'd be like, "Hey, that's a really good Vegeta voice." And I was like, "Hey, that's a really good Vegeta voice." And he was popping off back then. He would hit millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views, just from doing a Vegeta voice. He was really up there. Like, he was up there with Devil Artemis, SSJ9K. He would even talk to people from Team 4-Star. It was amazing, you know? It was genuinely a sight to see. The Dragon Ball community was popping back from, like, 2016 to 2019. We were eating good. So what happened? Well, here's what happened. What I'm about to show you, and a lot of this is very censored, and also due to copyright law, even though this is technically fair use, I have to show only 5 seconds of the clip, or I will be copyright stricken. I know, I'm not taking the chances. I will explain it after it. Just pop the video up.
Like you're the
So, what you just saw there was, for lack of a better word, slop. It's softcore corn. Let's just say that. It's softcore corn on YouTube. With corn creators of Dragon Ball characters. And, you know, it's not surprising A little Google search would take you down a rabbit hole, and please don't make that Google search. That will put you in a life of not so goodness. Unless you're a Gooner, and then go ahead. Be my guess. But you know, Dragon Ball characters aren't supposed to be sexualized at all. But people don't care. They'll do whatever they want to. So they started making videos like these, and Prince Vegeta kind of wanted to step out of the reaction scene a little bit and started getting into this where he'd do fan dubs. Except for when he did fan dubs, he would dip his toes a little bit into the pool of suggestiveness, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, yeah. Until something like this, or even this. And this isn't even the worst of it. There's multiple Dragon Ball like content creators that really need to be talked about, and I really want to talk about them soon, that are just suggesting this content to kids on YouTube. I know this has been talked about many times before, but look at this comment, dude. Look at this comment. You tell me this isn't a kid. That's a kid. That's a child. That's an infant. Looking at Videl Honkers and Badonkadonk. Kids shouldn't be seeing that, man. Kids shouldn't be seeing that. And the more kids are getting into Dragon Ball, the more it gets bad because, mind you, Daima looks like a glorified kid show. Daima looks like a glorified kid show. Feel like I'm 16, I don't have a kid, but if I had a kid, I could put on Daima and go do the dishes. And bro's gonna be just eyeing that down. No hate to Daima, thank you for giving us Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but you know, it looks like a kid show. And sometimes Dragon Ball is a kid show to some people. I was watching Dragon Ball when I was like 4 with my dad. Was that bad for my growth? Maybe. But dang it, weren't transformations and fight scenes and cool looking characters so cool to my mind? I'm a masculine male. I find it interesting when I see people fighting and awesome suits and transformations. So any kid's gonna find that interesting, especially in the modern day of 2025 when we don't really get those much. So we have to depend on the old stuff. And when people watch Dragon Ball Z, kids are like, oh, cool fighting. And then they'll look it up on YouTube and then they'll find something like this. Nope, that's not good. And it gets worse. It gets worse. Bro has a trailer on his channel that is this. Everywhere. I'm gonna speed it up and try to like put my own voice on it so it doesn't like get copyrighted. I'll say that. There's that. There's his banner. Oh my god, his banner's horrible. I'm gonna put it up on the trigger warning. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. If you don't want to look at it, fast forward. But I'm gonna put it on the screen, alright? Here it is. Holy goon. That's all I gotta say. Holy goon. And there's a lot of people, like, they are turning against him. They really, I've seen a lot of people, like, talking about him and stuff. People do not like him anymore. And me included. This isn't only harmful for the Dragon Ball community. You are a representative. I look at content creators of Dragon Ball as representatives of the Dragon Ball community. You are a representative of the Dragon Ball community. This is what you're making? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. At least don't tell us you're a gooner. Chris Chan's a gooner. But at least he doesn't tell us he's a gooner. This is telling me you're a gooner. You goon. You're goontastic. This is gooning. This is bad. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I hope he changes. I really do hope, because he used to be a really respected YouTuber. This is just kind of, to me, outrageous and shouldn't be on the platform, but you know. I'd say make a band if you want to make a band, but this is not how you make a band. This is not how you make the dough. This is not how you make the bread. Chase your dreams. This ain't your dream, buddy. This ain't it, bruh. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's bad. But, I hope y'all can see the fact that this ain't good, and hopefully he sees this video. Most likely he's not. I'm a 394 subscriber channel. He ain't gonna see this. But in the slight chance he does, please change your content. I mean, I see you're trying to mess with it, and you're also still just going back to it. Like, it's temptation. I'm not saying turn to God or something like that. I'm just saying, please, if you're going to be, like, big in the Dragon Ball community, if you still want to be in the Dragon Ball community, stop gooning. And like I said, it's not just him. There's multiple. Like, I see YouTube Shorts people clickbaiting with gooning kind of stuff. It's like, I saw one, it was like supposed to be a replica of Salad Sane, I think, or DBS Hype, I think, with his facts you didn't know about Dragon Ball, and instead they changed the wording to facts that will make your thing go up about Dragon Ball. And he's like, and he even whispered, he's like, you know what I mean. Shut up. And it has a suggested picture of Kefla. Weird. Like, this is not acceptable, my guy. That's not okay. And, like, I don't know what's wrong with the Dragon Ball community, but, like, we have to, like, chill out, dude. When it comes to the suggestive kind of stuff and being fools for it, we're going into, like, JJK type of stuff. We ain't in the MHA stuff yet. Thank God we aren't, but I hope we need to stop it before we get to the My Hero Academia type of stuff. So please, artists who are making Dragon Ball corn, or people making fan dubs of Dragon Ball corn, I know who you are, Goku Abridged. No, not Masako X, the YouTube channel Abridged Goku or Goku Abridged. I know who you are. I'm on the hunt for you, buddy. Same thing with Prince Vegeta and all that kind of stuff. No more gooning. Put up the picture of the Minion Never Goon thing. We need the Minion Never Goons to come back. You need to be Buff Goku or Broly. You need to be Broly with the Never Goon shirt. Somebody please make a picture of Broly with the Never Goon shirt, like AI Broly with the Never Goon shirt. Send it to them. Oh my god, that'd be funny. I didn't understand how funny that'd be. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Alright, but all jokes aside, yeah, that's the end of this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and yeah, see you guys.